Georgia lost.
The offense did an
And I'm
incredible job
okay.
of doing that.
I don't know why she think I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
I don't think you're gonna cry, but I know
I'm just stressed out. This is
We've got one up back up here
being
on
a
the riser.
Falcons fan and a Georgia fan
Great call, your Action Sports.
is
Coach, you
exhausting.
came out today.
Hey y'all, you hiding, Madison? We are number one. It's January 2nd, 2018, and the Georgia Bulldogs are going to the championship. Look at this. We're representing today because they won last night. I got my Georgia earrings, my Georgia hat. I have on my red and black. Hubby has on his jersey and his hat. So we repping.
I got black on.
Georgia Bulldogs today.
I got black on too.
You got black on too, girl.
Yep.
So we're I am not going to work today. Hubby took off. I took off as well, but I took off prior to today. But it's late in the afternoon and we're headed to the movies to see Jumanji. And yeah, that's basically what we're doing. But we are excited because those dogs won.
Yes,
Do you have anything to say? He's the number one fan. We're not bandwagons, but
I just want to say this.
yeah, go ahead.
Out of all of the years that I've been a Georgia fan, I just want to thank my wife for being an unconditional supporter. She's been there with me through thick and thin. She's seen me at my worst moments as a Georgia fan, and she's tolerated my worst moments. She's allowed me to pout and gripe and be upset and just be totally disconnected from the rest of the family when Georgia loses. So I thank her for that. I love her for that, and I'm glad that she doesn't root for any other team.
Woo, woo.
Even though she's still learning.
I'm still learning, yeah.
But she has been very loyal to the Bulldogs, and so
Woo, woo. Is that a good barking sound?
yeah, it's good.
Woo, woo, woo.
And I think now she's really becoming even more of a fan, Georgia fan, because Georgia's actually doing what they should have been doing.
So good. Like I'm shocked. They've been doing so good.
I'm glad we got Kirby Smart.
I love Go Kirby. We love you. The Lockwoods love you.
She really loved Kirby Smart now because Omari Hardrick from Power is his friend from he went to UGA, and he was on Kirby's football team with him. So
that's not the only reason, but
But
it's a
I'm
good
happy.
thing that Omari
Happy
is
New
there.
Year.
Yes,
The
Happy
Dogs.
New Year. Look at the sun. It's like blocking.
And go Dogs. And we said last year, I was saying this sarcastically. The year before last, I said sarcastically, if the Falcons made it to the Super Bowl, we were gonna have another baby. But after they lost, I said, you know what? I'm gonna give the Lord another chance.
The Lord
To prove or to give me a sign. So I said, if Georgia goes to the national championship and wins, we have another baby. And it looks like the Lord placed all his bets on the table, and he went all in on me. So we'll see what happens next week, but I'm happy. Go Dogs.
You happy?
Yes.
I'm happy you're happy.
She got me an Xbox for Christmas.
Yes.
I've been on 2K18 for
That's his new
7 days straight. Yeah. So that'll get out my system soon. But yeah, go Dogs. So
All right. Yep. That's what's going on. We're just excited about these dogs. My whole family never rooted for any other team. Like
I can't
the
say
Falcons.
that. I do love that about your family. Like all of them are Georgia and Falcons fans.
they don't play. I don't care if the Braves. I don't care if they sorry. We're gonna root for our home team. And even though I didn't know, I hardly knew what was going on. I root for my home team. You know, a lot of people from Georgia don't. But my family, my cousins, my uncles, everybody is Georgia Bulldogs, the Falcons, the Atlanta Braves, the Hawks. So that's what we do over here in these streets.
Yeah. We out here, son. We out here, baby.
Yep.
Can't see me.
You right now. So we're gonna go see Jumanji. Hopefully it's a great movie. I'll give you my review on that to see how it is. My best friend told me that it's really good. She was like, it's hilarious and it's really good. So I know they said The Rock, Jack Black, and Kevin Hart. That's what she told me. I haven't even seen the preview. So
You haven't seen the previews?
no, I
I haven't
haven't.
either, Maddie.
I have. It's really good.
But everybody's been saying it's good. I was a fan of the first one because I love Robin Williams. I think all of Robin Williams' movies I've loved. So I'm sure this is gonna be good as well. Anyway, we're headed to the movies. We're rooting for them dogs. We're just excited. These dogs.
Glory, glory to old Georgia. Glory, glory to old Georgia. Glory, glory to old Georgia. Georgia. Hey!
So we are back home from the movies. And y'all don't even understand. We went to have a good time. And the customer service was horrible.
Yeah.
And we decided to eat at the movie theater because why did we decide? Because the person that just walked by wanted to eat at the theater.
Get out the movie late.
And which is true, he said we were going to get out the movie late. So we decided to eat there. But bad customer service. We got the 2 for $25 meal. You get an appetizer and you get 2 entrees. So, and the kids got kids meals. So when we got the 2 for $25,
Tell them about Jumanji.
the appetizer we got was the popcorn, and then the Madison got a milkshake and a kid's milkshake. Mallory got quesadilla and fries. Maddie got cheeseburger and fries. I had chicken tenders and fries, and Mel had a burger and fries. So as we get there 10 minutes before the movie starts. We order our food.
Yeah.
Previews have gone by. We still don't get our popcorn, which is our appetizer, right? Appetizer, we're supposed to get that before the entree. Well, didn't get any drink, nothing. So I'm like, Mel, push the button. Because we were at Studio Movie Grill. So I'm like, push the button, babe. Push the button because something ain't right. This is ridiculous. That's what I kept saying. This is ridiculous. So we go to... he pushed the button and the guy comes and he's like, I hear him saying something. So I'm like, I'm heated at this point. I'm like very upset. So the guy was like, I'm sorry or whatever. So some other waitress brings our food. We still don't have our drinks. We still don't have the popcorn. The kids still don't have their food. But me and Mel's food comes out. I start eating, but I'm still upset because I'm thirsty at this point. First of all, I like my popcorn first. Anyway, you were thirsty, Mal? So we didn't get our drinks. So we get the food. 5 minutes after we get the food, the popcorn comes out. But guess what? Still no drinks. So the kids are starving. I give them some of my fries and my chicken tender because they're hungry. So then, Madison got her milkshake ahead of time. So then... So, we get our drinks. Then, we ask for a Sprite. They bring out Sierra Mist. And I know that they're about the same, but I still prefer Sprite. I don't really care for Sierra Mist. So, I tell the waiter, I said, well, I didn't know you didn't have Coke products. could you just bring me a Pepsi instead? I would prefer Pepsi over Sierra Mist. He's like, okay. Never hear back from him. Never comes back. Doesn't even come back. I don't know where he went. So I just end up drinking the whole Sierra Mist. Then the kids' food still hasn't come out yet.
No.
So I told Maddie, I was like, do you want to just get McDonald's? And by the time that gets out of my mouth good, they're bringing the food. So at this point, I'm like, Mel, tell them to cancel the order. The kids' food, because it's just ridiculous. They've pretty much eaten up my food. They've eaten the popcorn. So they were just like, they didn't want it. So Maddie gets her food. Her bread for her burger is so hard. It's hard as a rock. So now I'm like truly heated. I'm trying to enjoy the movie, but I can't because I'm complaining to my husband the whole time. So Mel, he's talked to 2 managers or 1 manager prior to me texting him this last time. I'm like, babe, when the lady brought her ticket out, it's like $32. I'm like, I'm not paying $30. First of all, food didn't come out when it was supposed to. Second of all, the customer service is horrible. Never came back to ask us for, if we needed a refill or anything. He's not getting a tip. Not going to work for me. So Mel talks to another manager and he works it out. He didn't charge us for the popcorn, the kids meals, the drinks. He did charge me and Mel for our food, but he split that in half. So we only had to pay $11 out of the $32. So I was satisfied with that because I did eat my food and he ate his food. So that worked out. However, the movie was great. It was funny. I honestly don't think Jumanji is appropriate for little kids. It had a lot of profanity. And I'm sorry.
A lot of adult innuendos.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard him. So it was just kind of like I had to cover their eyes. My husband had the youngest one, and the oldest was sitting by me. So we had to cover their eyes on certain parts because I'm like, okay. Then Jack Black, I'm like, okay, why didn't y'all just make the girl, and why wasn't he just a guy or just give that girl a girl his part? I don't know. It was just kind of weird. So other than that, it was a great movie, but I wish I could have really enjoyed it. But I was texting my husband the whole time because he's sitting on the other side. The kids were in the between us, so trying to get this whole food situation together. So missed certain parts, but other than that, it was a good movie. I enjoyed our family outing for the day, and I don't know, the food wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. So we decided that was my second time. I mean, we go to Studio Movie Girl all the time, but that was my second time eating their food. And on top of the bad customer service, we just decided, me and Mel was like, we just won't order an entree from there, just popcorn and drinks, period. That's what we normally do anyway, so we're just going to keep it as such.
I've eaten there quite a few times.
I don't recall eating their food. The last time I ate their food was like chicken tenders, but I don't recall
eating there probably 3 or 4 times. But
I recall too. Maybe he's eating there.
The service has never been that bad.
Good morning, everybody. I know y'all can't respond, obviously. I am almost at work. And I'm on time. It's 7:54. And I've had a problem with time pretty much since I started working here. But I might just actually add my Facebook live video that I talked about how my boss yelled at me and fussed at me because I was late, and he was like, you have one more time. And I haven't been late since, maybe once or twice, but it was for a good reason, and he didn't fire me. So that was around Thanksgiving, I believe. No, it was in December. It was 3 weeks ago. It was in December, so yeah, it wasn't after Thanksgiving. But I'm on time. I just wish that there was a Starbucks on my way to work. I don't even know where there is one I mean, of course, I know there's one around somewhere, but I don't know how close. And Dunkin' Donuts is a good place, but it's like I have to make U-turns and all this extra stuff, and I know I'll be late if I stopped at the Dunkin' Donuts that I have to pass. Nothing but ramblings this morning. Thanking God that I'm here on time. So, you guys have a good one.
About Jake Fromm pulling it down, but you see man-to-man defensive pass to the quarterback in that man coverage.
Put the halftime 13 up.
And instead of trying to force the ball, he felt the pressure from his right. It tips off and gets big with the timing of the hit. Thompson, instead of letting up, he just kind of runs into him, and Fromm goes down. Physical. Nick Saban's frustrated because it's a middle error by Thompson.
He's forcing
a wild dog.
Fromm motions out. It's being called Hardman instead. The receiver comes in.
Bye-bye. Touchdown.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Give me some love! Give me some love!
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Start. We're going to look to see if he actually got in the neutral zone. What a huge call. Scott is methodical. He's had 3 punts blocked in his career. When he gets them off, he typically booms them. And now Hartman has a crease. Big call.
Oh!
Yeah, that was a
He's so like flimsy.
Yeah. Good job, baby!
Sunday morning. This is against Georgia. That's their first.
Hey, sit down!
He going to draft.
Yeah.
He leaving.
Tries to get it in there.
I have to.
Look, Kirby. I love Kirby. Look, Kirby. Get back.
We come back.
You say, oh.
Y'all, they lost. It was a good game though. Georgia did an amazing job. They did better than those Falcons. So I'm sad. I'm heartbroken. I really am. But it was a good game. Maddie is a little upset. Let's go talk to hubby.
I'm sick for these kids. They deserve to win. Some show made some runs tonight.
You okay?
About just
Yeah, I'm
Wills
good.
himself,
I'm just watching
5 and
this
6 yards.
post game.
We talked about that. 5 and
I'm
6 yard
fine.
runs are really good against these guys.
Georgia lost.
And the offense did an
And I'm
incredible job of
okay.
doing that.
I don't know why she think I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna
Any
cry.
final
I don't think
questions
you're
for
gonna cry,
Coach?
but I know
I'm
you're.
just stressed out. This is
Oh, we've got one up back up here
being
on
a
the riser.
Falcons fan and a Georgia fan
Great call, your action sports.
is
Coach,
exhausting.
you came out today seemingly passing
I feel
the
like
ball.
I've been on the football field.
Was that out of
man.
respect for their
That's how
defense,
exhausted
and
I
you just knew
feel.
that you needed more passing yards if you were going to win this
Your
thing?
body goes through so
Yeah,
much
that
physical
thing,
and
I don't know if
emotional
it's first
stress
touchdown rush defense, I don't know,
when
but they got
your
big
team is
physical
winning the
guys up
game,
front. It's hard to run the ball against Alabama.
and then your
It's really
team
tough. That's what makes them great. They got
kind
depth
of
in the front.
does not
Nick does a
continue to be
tremendous job
consistent
recruiting
as the
defensive
game
linemen.
wanes
They make it
on.
really hard to
And
run
it's
the
just
ball. So
very
you wanted to be able to throw it,
frustrating
loosen
and
them up.
emotionally
Jake did a good
exhausting.
job, and then in the end,
So I'm
they were able to
emotionally
run the ball
exhausted.
some.
If I could
It
take a
mattered
drink right
most. It
now, I
counted most. We
would,
couldn't
just to
close
kind
it
of
out and run the ball for some first downs.
bring my
Probably hurt
nerves
us.
and just
Last call for questions
simmer
for
me
Coach.
down. But what you gonna
Thank you very
do?
much. We'll
It's
let you
life.
get
You
back.
gotta move on with it.
They
All
did
right,
good,
we'll
though.
take
They
questions for
did.
the
They
players.
did good.
Again,
The
let us
game
get you
definitely
the
was in their
microphone.
hands
Give
to
us your
win.
name and
They made
affiliation.
a lot of decisions, a lot of
Question for the players.
questionable
We'll start right
decisions
here
that
to
lost
our
them the
left.
game.
Being like you,
But
both y'all, this is the last time
hey,
y'all
it was a
have
great
those jerseys
season.
on.
Go
What does it mean
Dogs.
to y'all to
But you
play for
definitely
this
don't
team?
like losing
And
games
how
like
tough
that.
it
I
is
would
to
much rather get a blown out and have a convincing
means a
loss.
lot.
I'd much rather have a
It's been a long
convincing
journey.
loss
It's been an honor.
than have a loss where
University of
you
Georgia
feel like
provided so much for
your
us.
team is going to win the game and then it's like
Coach
just snatched
Smart,
from you.
as
It's
our
like
head coach,
having the thing that you wanted for so
you let the
long
leaders
in
lead.
your
You let this
hands.
be our team.
Like you
Whatever
are
we need,
like
you provided. So
I guess
can't
like
really
think of
thank
it like $1
him
million. You
so
get $1 million,
much.
and then you feel like all your
It's been a great
debts are
journey.
paid off. Everything's gonna be
Yeah,
taken
man,
care
it's
of.
just a blessing to be able to play for
And
the University of
then
Georgia.
all of a sudden it's just
So
snatched out
many
of your
great people
hands. So
we've
that's how
met
that
through the past
feels.
4 years. And great teammates like Sonya,
So,
great coaching
but
styles,
great
Coach
season.
Rick,
Go
Coach
Dogs.
Smart.
I hate
It's
it
a blessing to have
for
great coaches and meet amazing people.
my children and my wife to
I
kind
know
of
we'll never
see
forget.
that because they
Over here,
invest
let us know
themselves
your name and
emotionally
affiliation
into
and
it
your
with
questions
me,
for.
and it's not fair to them because I take so much away from them by investing my emotions into the football game. So they invest their emotions into it as well. So I don't like it for them that they can't enjoy it with me, but hey, it's all good. I'm not gonna be like I was last year and deprive them of my presence because I was after the Falcons lost Super Bowl last year. I was totally not here.
For like 3 months.
I was in I was in a different planet. So
For 3 months, y'all. He didn't talk to us.
I was literally out of body.
I know we feel the
So
same way, man.
anyway,
Here in Georgia, and
I'm
lots
stop
of support around
talking.
this area.
So it's the day after the Bulldogs lost. My husband keeps harassing me on Facebook every time I post something about how he's feeling or what's going on. He is like going off. I'm like, sir, you know you mad, so chill out. But I mean, they should have won, but it's just a sad day in Georgia right now. If you are a true Georgia fan, you live in Georgia, from Georgia, you love your dogs, no matter what, you understand how we feel right now.